Hi everyone, welcome to the Grace Life DIY Home Decor. Okay, so now in this video today, I'm going to be decorating some Valentine's Day DIYs with items that I purchased mostly from the Dollar Tree. Come on with me, guys. Now, I do want to say that the fabric that I'm using to decopage with, that did come from Walmart. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to say welcome. I hope that you like my video and I hope that you stay and subscribe. And for all of you who've known me for a while or even from the very beginning, I so thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting my channels. Okay guys, so this video is part of a collaboration called What Would You Make? And this is being hosted by Connie's Wood Shop and DIY. And then we also have Rustic and Lace DIY. And I am their guest host, the Grace Life DIY Home Decor. So excited. Now, before I get too far ahead here, let me just tell you what I'm doing. So I took two of the hearts from the Dollar Tree and we cut off that jute twine at the top. Now, you want plenty of Mod Podge. You decide whether you want the yellow, the matte finish or the gloss finish. It really doesn't make a difference to me. I don't think I see a difference, but the gloss finish is a little bit shinier. Now, what I did was I placed a nice layer of Mod Podge on both of the hearts and then a piece of the fabric cloth. And that's what I'm working on right now. So one fabric is a different print from the other, but I am kind of leaning toward the vintage tone for this video. Now, if you haven't been over to Brenda's channel and you haven't been over to Connie's channel, you need to head on over there. These content creators are just so talented. You need to go over there and watch the different types of DIYs that they make is amazing. Connie with her woodworking collab, and then also her art channel, Art with Connie. And they're just totally amazing. Go on over there, show them some love, click the like button, comment something beautiful, subscribe to their channels because I can guarantee you won't be disappointed. Now, I usually get into the habit of cutting some florals because I'm pretty sure somewhere down the line I may need them. So I just prepare myself. Now we are in the kitchen. This is the next day. I let that decoupage dry overnight. And we're going to start coloring these wood pieces that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm sticking with the same color pink. So this is that ballerina, I think that ballerina pink that Apple Barrel carries. We're going to start painting these pieces. And so, yep, let's give it a few minutes, listen to some music, and relax. Now, I may as well tell you now. Usually, when I'm painting, I start getting fidgety. I move the painted items over to the side because that needs to dry. If we're decoupaging, I move that to the side, and then I start working with the pieces that are already dry. So I try to get a lot of this stuff done the same day. As you can see, it's the next day because I'm wearing red. I didn't start out with that color. So we're going to try to get these DIYs finished today, and so you will see me go back and forth with them. I absolutely love this cloth right here because if you're making anything vintage, then that beige tone, I absolutely love that print, especially that typewriter print. So we can't go wrong with pearls, and we can't go wrong with that fabric print. Right now you'll see me with the glue gun. We're going to kind of border these hearts with the pearls, and they're iridescent. Now, it's not unusual that I will take one of my crafts and there will be a cross involved in there somewhere. So we're going to be painting that as soon as we get to those items. Okay, so we moved that heart over to the side, and now we're going to go ahead and start painting these wooden items right here in pink. Now, while those wooden pieces are drying, like I said, I moved that over to the side. We're going to keep this assembly line moving. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this heart that I found in my stash. I must have tried to work with this at some point because it has some scuff marks on it, but that's okay because we're going to be decoupaging a heart from that fabric right on top of that, and it's going to look amazing. Okay, so I wanted to incorporate this heart with those foam flowers that the Dollar Tree's carrying because we are doing a touch of vintage. So what I'm doing here is I moved all those wooden pieces to the side to dry, and I decided to go ahead and work on this heart because I'm going to be needing it later on. You know, I couldn't believe how much of the foam roses this styrofoam heart took, and I only did the front half, so I did incorporate some of the pink because I ran out of the white, but I think it looks beautiful because it all blends in together. Okay, so I moved the heart over to the side, and now I brought some of the wooden pieces back. Now here's what I wanted to do with this wooden heart. I took that heart and we traced it. We traced around it on the fabric, and then I cut that fabric out. We're gonna go ahead and decopage that fabric onto the heart. We're gonna trim it out and make a stand for it, and that's gonna look fabulous. Okay, so we already layered that with the Mod Podge. We got to move that back aside, allow that to dry, and I brought some of the other wooden pieces that I painted in pink. We brought those back. Let's see how we figure out what kind of decor piece we're going to make with this. Now we do have to I put a lot of glue on those, at the back of those hearts and that dowel. So I just wanted to move that aside and not mess with it until the glue was totally dry. So I moved over the hearts. We are placing that beautiful cross in that pink color on top of that heart. And then we're placing the 3 roses in pink that I had left over because we don't waste. And then we're going to figure out how I'm going to put this in the stand. Okay, you can never go wrong with placing a dowel in the back of it, and the cross in the front looks absolutely beautiful, guys. And then I trim the heart in those pearls. Oh, this just blends in with that vintage style. I love it. So again, I used a lot of hot glue, gotta let that set. And I'm gonna figure out here how I'm gonna place it on the stand, or maybe possibly use something else. Now here, we're gonna move these 3 hearts that I placed on that dowel back, and then we're gonna start embellishing this first before we figure out how we're going to place this in a stand, or what I'm gonna do to get this to stand up, because that's the whole idea. Here I can tell you I absolutely love placing those lavender flowers on top of the pink hearts. I love that it's in a stand. Look how gorgeous that looks. Now it's just a matter of figuring out which way I want to go with it to keep it standing, because it is quite heavy. The Dollar Tree carries these little, like, they look like night lights. They have the tea light in the back, and they're rosettes in wood. I love those. Every time I see them, I pick them up, and we're just going to go ahead and color those and see what we can figure out with the stand, the 2 rosettes. I don't know. My mind is working right now. Those rosettes, they need to dry. So I brought back the tall piece with the hearts. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Well, we need to go get one of the paper towel holders from the Dollar Tree. And then I went ahead and I zip tied it to the back of that and placed the foam underneath. And so we just kind of camouflaged all of that with the roses. And now we have a steady stand-up decor piece that I can probably incorporate in my tablescapes. And now, because I'm not wasteful with anything that I use some of that pink tinsel from the Dollar Tree for Valentine's Day, and I covered up that whole back part of the paper towel holder against that wood. And now, look how beautiful that looks. It looks gorgeous. Okay, so the heart that's leaning there, it should be dry. We decoupage some of that fabric there. I think I want to go ahead and trim this out in pearls. And this is a very beautiful looking little accent vintage piece. We brought back the rosette and that stand. I used pearls on the bottom of that piece of wood plank, which also comes from the Dollar Tree. And the little pearls that I used them as a little stand. I glued them on the bottom of that plank. So remember that these rosettes, they light up. So I didn't turn them on too much for the video except for the one time. And they look absolutely gorgeous, so I kind of put them side by side with a floral in the middle, and it just kind of blends in with all of my vintage decor. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next thing. So we have the cross and the heart that's already done. I've already trimmed that out with pearls. So these two tins, of course, I also got from the Dollar Tree. We're going to place a styrofoam inside of each one. This one here is going to get the cross, so we want to make sure we secure that well, because between the dowel and the heart, that kind of weighs. And then we'll put some of that tinsel on the top of there of the tin, and then this DIY is pretty much done. So guys, not only is this DIY absolutely gorgeous for Valentine's Day, but this makes an absolutely beautiful piece for Easter, and it also makes a beautiful piece for Mother's Day, for Happy Mom's Day. So we use the rose heart to go ahead and place that on the second tin. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't throw the back stems of the roses when I buy them and cut them off. I keep them because the prongs in the back of the heart is what's holding the heart up straight. So I'm finishing this up with a jute twine bow, and then we're moving on to the next piece. So here I am trying to figure out what we're gonna do this. I bought an ornament. It's in pink marble, and I just cut the piece off that it hangs from, and then I found that it's the exact same size as the wooden heart from the Dollar Tree. Also, I trimmed this out in pearls, and you know what? That block made a perfect stand for it. We do the embellishing, and this is a great accent piece. Okay, guys, so I think I am ready to take you to the reveal. I love each and every one of these pieces, and I hope that you do also. Look how I am so excited. I think these pieces came out absolutely gorgeous, and I hope that you agree. All of it. I am so happy with the results of this DIY collab. And also, I want to thank the hosts, Connie and Brenda, for hosting this collaboration. Absolutely love this collaboration. Thank you for having me as a guest. And I hope that you enjoyed my video. So if you liked the video, click like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every single time I upload a video. Have an amazing day, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. I'm in love with these colors. Amen.